Hey man, say man, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Quez, aka Quez the Plug, man. I'm back into the banger, man. We got another Larry Bird documentary, bro. This shit just dropped, so we got some new Bird content. As y'all know, bro, I'm a Bird fan now. Y'all done got me a Bird, turned me into a Bird fan. Watching so much Bird, bro. It's like, bro, was so great, so underrated. It's crazy how much like Bird don't get talked about, man. If you like young people like me, if we don't do our research like Adam did, you wouldn't know how good Bird was. You would probably think he just somebody people just overrate. But Bird was actually like that. 3-time MVP back to back to back. I think the only player in NBA history do that. What, 3-time champion? 4-time champion? 3-time champion? Bro was like that. If he never hurt his back, man, he would be in that GOAT discussion. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If Bird never hurt his back, he would be in that GOAT discussion. No cap. I think he better than Magic Johnson. I got him third on my all-time list after Jordan. I mean after Bron. Jordan, Bron, Bird. That's my top 3 for sure. But please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. We got a new Bird documentary. I watched Courtship Rivals, so hopefully it's not really that similar to that. But hey, we gonna see. Larry Legend. That's what it's called. We all know Larry was a legend. He was a legend. But yeah, if we're into it, y'all already know. New thing. Wave check. Wave check. A lot of y'all favorite YouTubers wear do-rags with no waves. A lot of y'all favorite YouTubers wear do-rags with no waves. Come on, man. Wave check. Wave check. Let's get into it.
There are some who have only heard the legend of Larry Bird.
Also, this video like an hour 21 minutes. We probably can do about 3-4 parts. Y'all gotta get cranked. I ain't gonna lie. 1, 2. Hey, come on, Bird. Bird was also way more athletic than people think. Way more athletic.
Career lasted 13 seasons.
I guarantee you, I'll give 100% every time I come out. And if I get a torn toenail or something, I won't sit out. I'll play it hard as I can every night.
Wait, so a torn toenail? I still ain't gonna sit out, nigga.
And I hope I can bring excitement to the fans, and I'll never give up. Shooting, passing, rebounding, defending.
Larry Bird would put fear in me and everyone else.
Feared by his peers, respected by his rivals.
Everyone remembers Larry Bird, the iconic score.
And I remember one of the first practices, he told me and Reggie Lewis, he said, I want to play you guys 1-on-2.
This is probably the best
1-on-2?
unit out.
That's how confident that man was. He said, I'll play y'all 1-on-2. He said this to NBA players, bro. That's not even disrespectful. That's just letting you know I really didn't put work into my craft.
Reggie Lewis, he said, I want to play you guys 1-on-2. One of the first practices, he told me and Reggie Lewis, he said, I want to play you guys 1-on-2.
This is probably the best defensive unit out there for
Between the leg Dom. Bird. Also, I've got to say in the beginning of the video, Bird is one of the best passers ever. Like, bro, Luka is literally modern day Bird. If you put Bird in today's NBA, that's Luka, bro.
Hey, you guys.
Like, that's Luka.
This is probably the best
Bird's a better shooter.
unit out there for.
And then Bird and Luka passing, I might give the edge to Bird right now. Luka's still young, but I'll get the edge to Bird for right now. Rebounding, they both up there. You feel me?
Then when we started
It just Bird 6'10", Luka 6'8".
playing, then when we started playing, he was cooking everybody, but talking and telling them about it.
Only 2 other players won the regular season MVP award 3 consecutive times, as Bird did. Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain.
Man, and those two, that don't even count. I was in like the 60s and 50s, bro, when it was nobody but them two in the league. Now I'm playing, but I say Bird really did it. He did it in the more modern era, so. With Jordan in the league, Magic in the league, Hakeem in the league, Dr. J in the league, Kareem in the league, Moses Malone in the league. Like, the list go on and on.
Larry earned 3 consecutive MVP awards.
I never put on a uniform to go play a game.
3 seconds.
I put on a uniform to win.
Bird will try another jumper. And hit it at the buzzer. Bird has 60 points. Larry Bird's scored 60 points. Look
60.
at the Boston players mob him. Larry Bird scored 60.
He was one of the greatest
Oh my
players
God. Look at the pass.
that laced him up.
The Celtics never had a losing month during the regular season when Larry Bird was in their lineup. He was that.
Think about that. The Celtics never had a losing month with Larry Bird in the lineup. 13 years, nigga.
The Celtics never had a losing month during the regular season when Larry Bird was in their lineup. He was that kind of player, that kind of influence.
He played in the most
That kind of impact. Larry Bird's second year, won a chip. First year, I think his first year, the year before he got drafted, the Celtics was like the worst team in the league, had like 12 wins. The year he got drafted, they won 60 games. The next year, they won a chip. That type of impact. That type of, you could put Larry Bird on any team in any era and he will fit. Anything you need him to do, rebound, he can do that. Shoot, he can do that. Like, come on, bro. You need him to be a facilitator, he can do that. Like, bro.
physical era
Bro.
of basketball.
Bird was like that.
It was so much more physical and stuff.
Bro, this would be like, bro. The fact that, bro, choking a grown man is insane.
Era of basketball.
Your era, it was
I ain't even gonna lie, I didn't even notice Bird walked up and stood on business, bro.
Kind of influence.
He played in the most physical era of basketball.
your era. It was so much more physical and stuff was just settled
Bird ain't play that shit, man.
on the court and it was fine.
When toughness was required.
The 80s, when I played, there was a lot of cheap shots. And a lot of it happened after this. If you're going in and
But my bad if I keep pausing there, bro. This shit is, I've never seen this clip before.
the 80s,
I'm sorry, yo. I've never seen this clip. Don't get mad at me for pausing so much. I got, like, bro, Bird gripped him up and then, what? Yeah, Bird might be my favorite player of all time.
played, there was a lot of cheap shots. And a lot of it happened after this.
Oh.
If you're going in and you get fouled and the guy goes ahead and tries to, that's a free foul.
He gave everything he had, all while hanging 3 banners in the rafters.
There's something about those banners in the rafters.
Diving for loose balls, sacrificing his body and longevity for immortality.
He definitely sacrificed his body, bro, for that team, for them rings. Definitely sacrificed his body.
I can't change my style of play. I gotta play like that every night.
Renowned for his shot, remembered for his iconic moments.
Not just the ability to pile up numbers, but the ability to come through in the clutch and under pressure.
Hell no, he ain't make that. I've never seen that Bird shot ever. What? What?
The ability to come through in the clutch and under pressure.
Oh my God. And I also got to say this, Bird, to me, is the most clutch shooter in NBA history. And if y'all hear all that noise in the background, that's my daughter making noise. She crazy. But let's do it.
Larry, legend.
And the fans started chanting, Larry, Larry.
Larry!
Larry Bird
French
comes
Lick.
from French Lick, Indiana, a small rural town with a population of just over 2,000.
He could
Damn, that's how many people that I got more than that in my college alone, in my university.
but he didn't have NBA stamped on him. He was 6'1", 135 pounds. Super slow. But he could play.
He was what?
Super slow. He stamped on him. He was 6'1", 135 pounds. Super slow. But he could play.
Growing up with an alcoholic father and in one of the poorest areas in the nation, Bird's future looked bleak. But like with many of our greatest athletes, the pressure of poverty and despair forged a diamond in the rough.
Well, my confidence came from me shooting basketball by myself for hours upon hours.
That's Bird? He made it? I've
My
never seen
confidence
this clip before.
came from me shooting basketball by myself for hours.
Like they said, that's facts. For most of the greatest athletes ever, they come from the mud, bro. They come from the bottom. Poor neighborhoods, poor families, single mom, drunk dad, abusive dad. Like that's where they come from, the slums, bro. That's really how you get tough, bro. Niggas like that, they got no choice but to make it out. So like, you feel me? That's the only option is to make it out. So like, that's what they gonna do.
up on ours. But I didn't pick up the ball on a Saturday and decide I was going to score 40 a game.
You could always count on a full house. We had 2,800 people in the town of French Lick, and our gym held 2,300. So,
damn.
Bird sprouted to a height of 6'7".
It was here in a close-knit community that Bird acquired the work ethic and value that would build a Hall of Fame career.
He averaged 30 points and 20 rebounds a game.
Well, I was always a very good rebounder in high school and college. I was always able to rebound. I always had the ability to
Bro, wingspan looked crazy in this pick.
in college. I was always able to rebound. I always had the ability to seek out the ball and go get it.
This is Bird country. Oh, this is Bird watching country, but it's a rare bird. When Larry graduated from Springs Valley, he did what any good Hoosier basketball player wants to do. Play for Bob Knight at Indiana.
At first, Larry attended Indiana University.
Ooh.
But at age 17, Larry Bird had never been more than 50 miles away from home for longer than a weekend at a time. His stay in Bloomington lasted just 24 days. Saying he felt lost and out of place, the local hero was headed back home.
He returned home, a disappointment to his family.
Let my mother down. She didn't talk to me for 2 months.
Damn, 2 months? Because he wanted to come back home? I know, but I mean, they thinking like, bro, you the ticket out. You better go to the NBA. You go to the best college, then you go to the league. You make us money. You come back. You know, we all rich. We get out of poverty. That's probably what they was thinking. But still, though, you don't talk to something for 2 months because he's scared. Like, not scared, but you feel me? He don't want to be away from his family for that long in an unknown territory. Like, that's crazy. I mean, that's back in the day though. Parents was way more tougher on their kids back in the day. So you feel me?
It didn't matter what other people said. To this day, I don't care.
After dropping out of school at Indiana, Bird worked as a garbage man.
He was working for the city streets department when he got the news that his father had taken his own life.
Damn.
I was madder after the funeral because I thought he sort of cut out on us during a tough time. But you know, he went through a lot in his life.
An assistant coach from the Indiana State Sycamores refused to let Larry quit, pursuing Bird until at last he committed to return to the court.
Bird headed to Terre Haute and ISU, a school that never so much had been to the NCAA tournament.
Bird quickly made up for lost time.
The first thing they say, well, they don't play nobody down there.
Off glass.
Once I started playing, it's the same old thing. You know, he's at a small school and he ain't playing against anybody, which is fine. Still dominating.
I started making
That boy
these
was
wild
still dominated.
passes.
Larry was a phenomenon. A big man who could shoot and pass like a guard.
This is Bird country. Oh, this is Bird watching country. But
And Bird was the first of many more to come. Bird started that. Big men being able to do everything. Bird was that. He was 6'10", bro. Bird was tall as hell.
Bird, 33, the center, a 6'5.5".
Center.
Larry Bird.
The way that I came in there and set out my
Beautiful outlet pass.
The way that I came in there and set out my year and nobody really heard about me, and all of a sudden
Good pass.
the press
I better not get copyright for this music, bro.
and the media come from all over to Terre Haute to watch our team play. I think that caught everybody by surprise.
You're looking in on a very frantic Wabash Valley area. This is the first time that Indiana State Sycamores have ever been on national television. And are they ready? They think they're number one.
It was good for the college, it was good for the community, and it was good for the players. Everybody involved. It was just something that happens once in a while.
Bird comes up with it, puts it up, and it is good.
In 1978, Bird was drafted by the Boston Celtics. Bird was a junior at the time and had committed to returning to college for his senior year. Most teams weren't willing to draft a player who wouldn't play for another year.
Yeah, that's crazy. The fact Bird did that, that is insane.
Draft you a year early. He went back to school. The Celtics took Larry with the 6th pick if I'm not mistaken, in '78.
The year before.
Right. And he went back to school.
That's right.
Basketball's secret weapon.
So was Magic drafted that same year too, or he got drafted the year after?
Longer a secret to the rest of America. The Sycamores, who were unranked in the preseason polls Larry's senior season, breezed through the regular season unblemished.
In his senior year, Larry Bird showed the Boston fans why he was worth the wait. He led the unknown Indiana State Sycamores to an unbeaten season, 33-0.
He Player of the Year, Sports Illustrated, all the magazines got me on the cover.
Right.
Bird mania gripped the college basketball world.
I think he was a mystery to the extent that he wanted to be a mystery. He didn't enjoy doing interviews. He didn't go out of his way to do them. He wasn't particularly good at them.
I start to read materials that you're very quiet and you don't enjoy talking to newspaper people.
Well, you know, there's different kind of newspaper people. There's people that are trying to push you. You know, the people try to get things out of you.
Fact.
Things don't even pertain to basketball, and them are the type of people I like to stay away from.
Facts. A lot of these journalists, interviewers, they trying to get Bird probably to say something to mess his career up before it even start, bro. That's why that's why you shouldn't be too open to the media. You should be open, but not too open, because they'll take advantage of that, bro, and try to put you in awkward situations, make you speak on a situation you don't want to speak on, start putting politics in basketball, all type of stuff, bro. So, I mean, I respect Bird for that.
Bird had become a national sensation as he led the unknown Sycamores to an unbeaten season and transformed them into college basketball's miracle team.
Larry Bird and the Indiana State Sycamores. Bird leading the way with 23 points.
Dang.
The first thing we wanted to happen was Larry to touch the ball. And that was our goal, was get it in his hands 75% of the time that we had it. And, you know, it worked.
Larry carried his team to the national championship game. And the dawning of a historic rivalry was set to take place.
Prior to that NCAA tournament, still with the most watched NCAA finals game in NCAA history.
It was the most celebrated confrontation in college basketball history.
Foot right in leader from French Lick, Indiana, Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
In my case, people really didn't see me play on national TV. I was from a mid-major school. We were undefeated and we're playing against a Big Ten champion, and I think it just caught everybody's attention.
Number 33 guard, 6'8"
Magic Johnson, you already know, the start of the rivalry. The start of the greatest rivalry in NBA history. Crazy, ain't it?
Magic Johnson.
Michigan State was a perennial powerhouse. Their superstar, Magic Johnson, was poised to be the #1 pick in the draft.
You know, in that game that we had.
Hey.
Still the highest rated final in NCAA history.
That's crazy. That was all the way in 1978 or 79. And that record still stands today, which goes to show you that basketball was better back then. People was watching more. Crazy. It's literally more people now in the world, and still, that record hasn't been touched.
Bob Heaton is not a god. He can play God and play forward. Bird inside. College basketball's player of the year, Larry Bird.
Basketball's miracle team.
And they hadn't been ranked since. That's right. And they weren't ranked before.
Yes, that's right.
That's crazy.
We put 2 guys on it. We double teamed them. Right.
Anytime Larry Bird touches it, there's about 3 people in this area.
I'm surprised they didn't play a box on one. You know, 4 guys on Larry and 1 on
They put that boy in a box and won. That's the worst ever. Damn.
the other 4 because they didn't have a lot of talent.
He still found a way to score too. That's crazy.
Remember, he has a broken left thumb on that left hand. Rebound Donnelly. The secondary players are not hitting that perimeter shot. Oh, my!
Oh my God, Bird? Who ain't athletic?
Though he came up short of winning it all, Bird had established himself among the fans.
Hey, first time meeting up, Magic got the best of him. Magic had the upper hand.
Magic, not only were you leader on offense, I thought you did a great job on Larry Bird in the
But I know that's kind of crazy, bro. You stayed back a year to go get you a ring in college, and then boom, you end up losing in the finals. It's like, damn, I could have went to the NBA a year earlier instead of doing this. I know that kind of Bird be thinking about that, like, damn. Yeah, I won 33-0, but I lost in the championship, bro. It's like I could have been in the league if that was gonna happen.
How fitting. He goes to the Celtics, you go to the Lakers, and we know this rivalry in the 60s, that was the basketball.
A statue was erected in honor of Bird's historic college run.
Bird had been drafted
Bird's historic college run.
Bird had been drafted by Boston in 1978 as a junior eligible. His impact on the Celtics was immediate and palpable.
When I first came to Boston, they had a couple bad years there, and it was sort of rebuilding time. They came in with a new coach, and I didn't know what to expect. All I wanted to do was go out and play every game and play hard and see what happened.
National Basketball Association, in its 33rd season, is troubled by diminishing crowds and declining television ratings, signs that fan interest may be waning.
The NBA.
Hey, if y'all ain't know, Bird and Magic definitely saved the NBA. Yeah, Jordan carried the torch, but without Bird and Magic, NBA was gonna be done for.
Struggling as viewership plummeted year after year.
One of the rule changes that the fans are so interested in, of course, is the three-point line issue. You know, it's going to add another dimension. It's going to be exciting for the Devil, actually.
Bird made the jump to the pros, joining the Celtics, who had drafted him last year. Excitement for Larry's pro debut was intensified.
But once I got to the Celtics, the one thing I really remember about the first game is somebody let a dove out, or a pigeon, a white bird.
A pigeon?
And I knew right then that it was something special.
When Larry Bird...
That's tough, though. Bird on the floor, Larry Bird, like, come on now.
Made his NBA debut. A fan released a dove, which majestically flew across the garden.
And the fans started chanting, Larry, Larry.
Larry.
Larry Bird comes into a standing ovation here at the Boston Garden.
My bad.
He was a savant on the court.
What's going on?
Just
What's
a
going
savant,
on?
like 2 plays ahead of everything.
Good pass.
Just a savant, like 2 plays ahead of everything.
No look bounce pass. Bro was not ready.
Anointed as the team's savior, Larry would indeed salvage and restore the pride of the Boston Celtics.
Bird along the baseline, underneath the Maxwell.
Pass. It's like Bird.
Baseline.
Bro, you had to give Bird so much attention. It's like his teammates can be wide open because Bird can get those, like 3 people jumping. Bird throwing a wide open pass. Easy.
The Celtics were a last place team, fresh off their worst season in 30 years.
There he is.
What are you talking about?
They looked to Bird as a savior of sorts.
And he definitely was that savior, though, for sure.
Diving for loose balls, laying it all out. Who knew this 21-year-old kid from Indiana would be the cornerstone for a franchise that helped elevate the NBA to new heights?
Kid from French Lick doing all this. One leg. Ooh. That's one of my favorite Bird shots, bro. The one, is that the game winner? Damn. 6'10". In the 80s doing that.
It didn't take long for Larry's all-in attitude to endear him to fans.
Seven-foot shot is still working, and there's the Bird. Could be Rookie of the Year and maybe Most Valuable Player. He's also the
Damn, Bird almost got MVP as Rookie of the Year. That's tough.
scorer of the Celtics now, 21.5 points a game.
What G. Williams, Larry Bird, I think is the best. He's just the very best.
Spin move. Ooh.
Involving all of his teammates, the Celtics saw a dramatic turnaround from the year prior.
Leading the Celtics to the largest single-season turnaround in NBA history.
So that's the largest turnaround in NBA history, bro. That's Bird. That's the impact he had on his team, bro.
The 80s looked bright for Boston. Thanks to the star power of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, the NBA was soaring to new heights.
The adjustments have come pretty quick, and I'm very happy with the way things turned out in Boston because it's been very easy. All I do is show up, play basketball, and things have been going well on the court, and so everything else takes care of it.
Bird done look the same his whole career, bro. This nigga already like he's 35.
So.
Celtics have lost only 18 games all year long.
Oh my God.
51 games in Bird's rookie season.
The year before Bird's arrival, the Celtics had gone 29-53. But with Bird as a rookie, the team improved to 61-21.
61 wins from 40, bro. That's crazy.
Capturing the league's best record.
Bird, damn, he killed in Magic in Rookie of the Year voting. 60-1. What'd that say?
Capturing
63 votes to
the
3.
league's best record.
Bird averaged 21 points and 10 rebounds a game that season and was voted Rookie of the Year. He had turned the franchise around. His clutch play would become the stuff of which, well, legends are made.
Bird.
That's where we're going to end this part at. Be on the lookout for part 2. Because she's going crazy. But be on the lookout for part 2, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hey, this is definitely a good documentary. It reminds me somewhat of Courtship of Rivals, of course, because it's kind of documenting Bird life. But, hey, I'm loving it so far. Hopefully, can you stop? But hopefully, hey, keep getting better and better. I'm going to probably try to make this into like 4 to 5 parts. Probably like 3-4 parts. Thing is, though, look, this video already 26 minutes long. So if I don't want to have these videos an hour long. That's just too much. So, yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all want part 2? Spam in the comments, part 2. I'll get it out as soon as possible, man. Love y'all. I'm out.